Hello and welcome to Elder Scrolls Online Unraveled. In this episode, I'm going to take a look at a couple of different things people have been asking about that are somewhat related. I'm going to look at stamina costs for blocking, bashing, dodging, and breaking CC, as well as damage shields, how they interact with blocking, and how they interact with each other. And first I'm going to do some of those stamina activities with my basic stamina of 1100, and we'll see how much it's costing. So with 1100 stamina, a block is costing me 216 stamina. Here I'm in stamina gear. I have 1708 stamina. And a block is costing me 216 there also. A dodge roll cost me 420. And it's the same in the higher stam set. Sprinting is 55 stamina per tick in both sets. As you can see, kind of got a pattern going here, but we'll go through everything. Sneaking here, 11 stamina, and it's the same in the higher stam set. Bashing, 196. Now, in the other set, still 196. Now, something interesting here is you can actually sneak attack with a bash, and that works even with a staff. Does significantly more damage than a regular bash. Here I am breaking CC, 560. And in the high stam set, still costing me 560. Now the CC break is an interesting one. It doesn't work against all types of CC. As we'll see here, a root, I try and CC break, I end up doing a bash attack, it does not break roots. And neither will Unstoppable from the heavy armor tree. The way you break from a root is by dodge rolling. It's the only way to get rid of a root, that or purging. You see dodge roll again, breaks it immediately. Also, we'll take a look at snares. I have a snare on me. Unstoppable does not remove the snare. And snared again. Doing a CC break just results in me attempting to bash, does not remove the snare. And even a dodge roll won't get you out of the snare. So now we'll take a look at how damage shields work. Now, just a heads up for this, the creator of FTC Combat Log, which is Zeke Fury, has altered his mod so that in place of the name of the creature and the attack they use, it says that Paul Sage has hit you for damage with his API nerf bat. This is not something which I have changed, this is how it comes. I don't have the ability to change it, so I apologize if it offends you. This is just what I have to be able to check damage. So we can see here, we're getting hit for 102 through our mitigation. When we block, reduces it to 51. With the damage shield, we're taking 118. So our damage shield is absorbing the damage before any kind of mitigation is kicking in. Here we are with some heavier armor, and with a buff up, we're able to get our armor pretty high. We're taking 90 through the heavy armor, 77 with that buff up. Yep, 90 and 77. When we block, we're taking half damage, so 45 or 38 if we're blocking with the buff up. With the shield, we're taking 118. Again, mitigation not playing a factor with the amount the shield absorbs. And you'll also see here, blocking while the shield is up doesn't actually reduce any damage the shield takes. It takes it before the mitigation, but we are paying stamina in order to do that block. So if you have a damage shield, you probably don't want to use your block. Here is Harness Magica. It's a damage shield that works a little differently than the others. It only absorbs half the damage of the attack. The other half goes through to you and is applied against your mitigation. So you can see there, half is applied to the absorb, and the other half is applied to us, and the other half is being mitigated by our armor. Each time we get hit, we do get some mana back there, some Magica back, I should say. We can also layer our shields. It will use up the outside shield first, so the first shield that you cast will be the outside shield. Harness Magica also has another effect, which is it reduces the damage you take from spells by 50%. And it does this before any of the damage is applied to the shield or to your mitigation. So as he attacks us, you see the damage we're taking, 54, 136, and 24 from his 3 different attacks. We put Harness Magica up. You can see there how the damage is being reduced. It's reducing the damage by 50%, then applying 50% of that remaining damage to the Harness Magica shield. And then the remaining quarter is going through our mitigation, our spell resistance and fire resistance, and then is applied to our health total. So, to wrap up, we took a look at stamina costs for the various things you can use your stamina for, and found that they are static at any given level. They do not change based upon the amount of stamina you have. The amount of stamina gear you have, stamina food, does not change those costs. So no need to worry there. We also took a look at damage shields, and found out that damage shields do not take your mitigation into account or your blocking state into account. Well, this video did go a little longer than I was hoping for, but we crammed quite a bit of information in here, so I guess that makes up for it. If you enjoyed the video, please like or subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you have any feedback, you can leave the comments below, or you can stop by the companion thread to this video over on the Tamriel Foundry game mechanics board. The link will be in the description below. Well, that's all for this episode. I'm hoping to get a bunch more episodes put together and put out in time for launch. I know there's a lot of areas that people still have questions over. It's just a time-consuming process. So until next time, take care.